Okay, so I don't know if you guys know the boy band called Why Don't We, but I love them with all my heart. So last Monday, February 4th, I woke up around 5:30 in the morning because my best friend kept calling me. She called me about 20 times until I woke up. I answered and I was like, hello, and she's like, Elliot, wake your ass up. And I was like, it's 5:30 in the morning, and she's like, you gotta go to see your babies. I swear, I got up from the bed and I hit my forehead on the bunk bed, but I was still so hyped. So I got a bag of peas that were frozen, put them on my forehead, and I was just walking around my room like I'm seeing my babies, like I'm hyped. So I did what I gotta do. I cleaned my room, showered, got ready, and around 8:30 she called me up telling me that she's outside. I run outside and I'm going to her car and I'm like, that's right. It took about 2.5 hours to get to LA. Why was there so much traffic? Why did everyone choose to go to LA that day? But I drank 2 cups of coffee that day, and I had to pee so bad. So we stopped at McDonald's, and I walked into the restroom. I opened the door, and there's this lady like standing there. She's looking at herself in the mirror, and she's like, "You fine." And then she like gets her credit card, and she goes, and I'm like, "Oh, like I'm just yikes." And she's like, "Did you have to go to the restroom?" And I looked at her, and I was like, yeah. And then I was like, why did I do that? But I like walked by her like, what are you doing? And so I finished doing what I gotta do, met up with my friend Ashley, and we go to the Jimmy Kimmel section. And there was like 15 people already waiting. It's like 10:30 in the morning. The concert doesn't start till 6 in the afternoon. But you know, I was already there too. So we were waiting there, and we made friends with people in front of us and behind us. So we all just became like a little squad. Time passed by really fast with them. It went from like 11 to like 3 so fast because we were dancing, singing. We even ordered pizza because we were hungry. So around like 3:30, the boys did sound check. Y'all, when I say I was stressing, I was stressing. I was looking through the fence, holding on, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're real. Like, oh my gosh, like I was fangirling so much. Then around 5:30 was when security started scanning our tickets. They were like, ID, scan, ID, scan. And I was like making a beat out of it. I was like, okay. And around like 6 was when they started letting people in, and I was hyperventilating, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet them, oh my gosh. Like my heart was beating so fast. And then we all ran because it was first come, first serve, so you stand whatever you stand, like you get to the front, you get to the front. So we all chose to stand. There was like a little runway, so we stand on the left side, and they started, I was like crying, y'all, like I was like, oh my gosh, am I really here? Then some man comes out and he's like, why don't we? Performing Big Plans. Go straight Big Plans, y'all. So then I was like, wait, are you for real? Like I was shaking, I was, They started walking out, and I was like holding on to the stage for dear life. I was like, this is not for real, like stop. They played like 4 songs, and I was able to meet one of them for my sister because she's a big fan too. She couldn't go because the concert was 16 plus, and she's 9 years old, sadly. But I was able to get her a video from her favorite, so I guess that was a good thing. I was able to meet 2 of my favorites, and I got home and I just started bawling to my parents. I was like, y'all, this was for real, like, this ain't, this is life. But yeah, that's my story of how I met Why Don't We.